Wait, what? Hello, I really want some entertainment, so I'm bringing you to another world. Go on, I'll be giving you three scatterbrains some cool powers of your desires, and you'll be sent to a random world, and you'll all be jumping different locations. What do you wish for? Super speed like the Flash, twin? Spider-Man!
Rubber power like Luffy.
Okay, now you three dumbasses will be sent off randomly. Now let the fun begin. Janine wakes up in some random place in Afghanistan and he realizes, whoa, he's in the middle of the desert, this is awesome. And he hears a noise and he sees so many metal armor is coming out and he's burning stuff. He must be bad. He tries to use his spider power like Spider-Man and he managed to make a web, and with that he managed to grab Iron Man and pull near him. Tony is surprised on how strong this guy is. They both introduce themselves. Little homie over there never knows how to shut his mouth. Because of that, he spills everything. He tells him that he was sent here by some purple skinned man, giving him powers and giving powers to his rest of his friends. They're now scattered on Earth. Tony's a little bit intrigued and he said, is whatever you said true or fake? I don't know. You see. And he just throws out some webs and Tony said, yeah, I'm not buying it. Johnny Boy gets really angry and just tries to punch him. He punches a metal suit, making a dent, but it also hurt his fist, and he's a little bit scared now. And he says sorry, and Tony said, it's okay, kid. Now let's get back to the city. When he gets back, the rest of the movie goes a little bit the same until when he makes a little bit better arc reactor. Pepper Pot saved that little old arc reactor in a little glass case where little Johnny Boy decides he wants that. He tries to grab it, but Tony said don't. After that, they try to make a better suit. Janine suggesting an idea of what about red and gold, being biased to the Iron Man design, but Tony isn't really understanding why he's biased to the Iron Man design. The whole suit hasn't even been completed, and Janine just said, I don't know. You tell me. And Tony is just a little bit fed up with it, but he tries what he suggests. Whoa, this kid is a genius. He's sure he will figure it out later on, but this kid, it might have just fast forwarded the process. And he thanks Janine, and Janine asks, can you make me a suit too? I want a spider design suit because, my part of the spider team, And after a lot of asking, Tony decides, fine, I'll make you a suit. And Janine is really happy. Next day, Tony learns that Yanshi's village is going to get attacked. So he suits up and he goes straight ahead. Janine is sneaking around the whole place and he sees Obadiah and a scientist making a giant suit called the Iron Marcher. And he says, wow, that's awesome. But overhears that guy Obadiah saying something about Tony, and he learns that man is trying to make weapons again, and he cannot let that happen. He's seen what weapons did to Tony. He's not letting that happen to anyone else, so he sneaks off sneakily without Obadiah knowing, and he decides to tell Tony. Janine gets knocked out because Obadiah saw, and he said, sorry pal, we can't let anybody know a little secret. Later at night, Janine wakes up and he hears a low boom, and he instantly activates a tracker that his Iron Man suit instantly comes to him, flying straight on him, and he's a little bit scared for the face one, but the face mask slams into his face, and it hurts, man, it hurts, but he's finally ready. He's gonna go see and be a hero. He sees his friend Tony fighting a Iron Marcher, and he's guessing he's been out cold for a long time, guessing because it was night and the other module was complete, and he knows it's Obadiah controlling it, and he has to stop that dumbass. He knocked him out cold, and he goes straight in, throws a good punch at him with his iron fist and his improved and enhanced strength thanks to the spider powers. He managed to blow a hole, revealing Obadiah in there. And denying the rage of seeing Obadiah again, he said, "You were the one who knocked me out." And he grabs the little opening he she made and just ripped it open and grabbed Obadiah out and said, You're gonna pay for knocking me out." And with his anger, he kills Obadiah. Tony is shocked and he said, "Why?" And Johnny says, "It had to happen. He was being too bad." And Tony said, "That's not the way. We should not have done that. We're murderers." And Johnny says, "Who's we?" "It was me who killed him." And Tony said, "You're a good man." Janine gets sent to prison for murder, but Tony bails him out. And with that, the story finally concludes. Nick Fury tells them he's forming a team of superheroes. He calls them the Avengers, and they're gonna be the first two heroes, and they're gonna protect the world from evil. Janine jumps to the idea of being the actual Avengers. He's geeking out because this is now Marvel. So he finally realized it. Oh, and he thinks it took him that long to realize it, but wow! Tony calls himself Iron Man, and following suit, Janine calls himself the Iron Spider.